Hi, I don't know where you came from or how you got here, but I'm so glad you came. I'm Mindy Stern from Successful Self-Employed Superwomen, and today I'm going to start a wonderful, wonderful workshop called Creating Money. How do you like that? Okay, we're going to be doing this workshop for about 12 weeks, maybe 13 weeks. We'll see how it happens on creating money in your business and in your life. It's going to be great. What I recommend that you do is that you show up as much as possible every week. We're going to have a new session for about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. And the workshop is based on a book, great book called Creating Money by Sanaya Roman and Duane Packer. I suggest that you buy the book also so you can follow through. Maybe read what's in the material between each session. Don't go ahead, stay with me, try to get to every session. If you don't get to the live sessions, of course they'll be recorded and be on my page, and try to see them all. If you don't get a chance to see all of the recordings, that's okay also. Each one is a very separate, comprehensive unit in and of itself. So hang on for the ride. I hope you enjoy. Feel free to add things in the comments whenever you want. I do like to see that you're with me, and I will respond to anything that arises. So enjoy. I want to talk a little bit about, in this course, you will be getting a couple of things. You'll be getting a step-by-step guide on how to manifest things in your life. Of course, we're going to be focusing on money in your business, but the tools that you're going to learn here are universal. They're good for anything that you want to manifest into your life. I'm going to help you think of tools on how to discover what you really, 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 really want and how to draw that to you. Now, the things that we're going to learn in this book are very spiritual, are very based on your mind, your mindset, your personal development. However, that cannot work. Even if you change your mindset, it cannot work if you do not take action. If you do not use these tools and implement them in real life, in your life. Take action, be active, and not just sit back and think and work on your mind without moving forward in the physical realm as well. Okay, so I want to start off by, there's two things that I want to define before we get into the core work on manifesting money in your life. The first of them is, I want you to start to think of your business as, think of your business as the modality that you use to give your gifts to the world. How does that sound to you? Really, what you're doing in your business is a gift. You are helping other people in some way have a better life. That is a gift that you're giving to the world. And if you are thinking about your business as a money machine or as a way to provide for your family, you're actually blocking money coming into your business. You're blocking abundance. So I want you to try to do a switch in your mind and start to think about what gift you are giving to the world via your business. The gift that you're giving is actually something that comes from within you, your deeper desire to help someone in some way. It's not rational, it's emotional, it's from your heart, it's from your belly. What are you actually giving? What is the essence of how your business is actually improving your client's life in some way? You want to come from within to give from yourself to improve someone else's life. Okay, when you are contributing, when you come from a place of giving a gift, when you come from a place of serving, when you come from a place of wanting to improve the quality of life or the environment, you want to improve it for other people, then you are actually opening yourself up to abundance. So the first step of creating money in your business is actually thinking of yourself as a person who gives service, a person who gives a gift to the universe, and start defining your business as the gift. And the tools that you need in your business are actually the tools that you need to distribute your gift, to give your gift to as many people as possible, so you can be able to improve their lives. And this gift can be not just product, but it can be a service. It doesn't have to be just a service, it can be a product. So anything that you are doing in your business is actually to improve the quality of life for someone or something. So start to think about it that way. I'd like you, if you can, take a moment after you've thought about this and write down in the comments what gift you and your business are giving to the world. And that'll be the first step of creating abundance in your business, financial abundance as well. Now, what is abundance? Okay, a lot of people think that abundance is having a lot of. I have a lot of, there's a lot of clothes in my closet, there's a lot of food in my refrigerator, there's a lot of things in my house. That is having abundance. That's a fallacy. Actually, when you have so much stuff where you can't see what you really value, then it's actually clutter. It's actually coming from a mindset not of abundance, but it's coming of a mindset of lack, of survival, not of the unlimitedness of the universe. So when you think about abundance, abundance is actually not a lot of. Abundance is actually surrounding yourself with things that give you value. It's a sensation of being satisfied with everything around you. Okay, it's a sensation of being fulfilled. Okay, now I'm going to give you an example, not in the business world, actually in your home world. I think that's something that we women can relate to. I'm going to give you an example of your closet. When you go into your clothes closet and you see a lot of stuff, you might say to yourself, wow, I have an abundance of clothes. But if you go into your closet and you see a lot of stuff and then you say to yourself, wow, I have nothing to wear, is that abundance? No, that's absolutely not abundance. That is, again, survival. You have things in your closet just in case, or that it's a shame to throw them out, or once they were good, or they're very pretty even though you don't wear them. That is not abundance. That is actually something that blocks the abundance from coming into your life. So what you want to do is you want to create a space in which everything surrounding you is useful, gives you real value here and now in today's time. Okay, not back then, but now you use it, you get value from it, you appreciate it, you're thankful that you have it. So when you go to your closet and you start to take out the clothes, I would suggest you take out all of the clothes of your closet and then start returning them one by one. And as you start to return them, say to yourself, ask yourself with each piece of clothing, do I wear this? Have I worn this in the last 6 months, 12 months? Does it look good on me? Does it feel good on me? Is it full? It doesn't need stitching. It doesn't need sewing. It doesn't need repairing. It's not lost a button. It doesn't have a stain in it. Only the things that are truly of value to you, that you wear now. It could be something that's beautiful, that even costs you a lot of money, but if you don't wear it, do not put it back in your closet. But once you've put back into your closet, only the items that give you true value, that you can wear them right now. And let's say before you had 200 items, and now you only have 20 items, but each item you can put on you right now, and you'd feel like $1 million, then that is abundance. That's a feeling of satisfaction. You know, when you clean out your drawers and you only have in your drawer the things that you use and you need and it's neat, don't you sit there and have, it's like a breath of fresh air. That's the sensation of abundance that you want to create in your life. So when we're talking about now, this act of attracting abundance to your life and into your business, that's the sensation I want you to have. The things that you have around you, your clients, the services you're giving, your suppliers, everything, your surroundings in your office, in your home, in your life. You should be surrounded by the things that you love, that you appreciate, that give you value only. And the things that do not give you value in your life, you should give them to someone else who are going to get value, or going to feel the value of them in their life. And that way you're creating abundance for you, and you're creating abundance for the other people. Free yourself up of the clutter and the things that don't have value in your life. And that is abundance. That is now, even before I've given you the tools on how to create more money and more abundance in your life. You can start now to feel how abundant you are, how many things of value that you find personal value from inside, that you find value of them, are in your life. Start that now and you'll start abundance. So again, in this workshop, we're going to be talking a lot about money, but the tools and the techniques and the thought process, they are for attracting abundance in any field, whether it be money, whether it be love, health, friendships, okay? Material items, it's all okay, it's all good. You should have a life of things that you value in them, okay? And actually money is one of the tools that you can use to bring those things into your life. Now, there are two types of laws we're going to talk about today. There are two types of laws that that you need to follow in order to create abundance and the flow of money into your life. There are spiritual laws and there are man-made laws. And you need to combine the two of them together in order to actually create this abundance, to have the flow of money in your life. It's just not your mindset and your personal development, but it's your mindset and the tools. It's what I talked about before about creating action. You need to take the mindset and put it into action in actual man-made tools. Okay? So combine them both. First, I'm going to talk about the spiritual laws. What are the spiritual laws? As your personal and spiritual awareness develop, you're going to begin to allow the higher energy of your soul to flow through you. As you become a bigger person, you're going to feel and think different things. When you combine the thought process with what you really want, what's the inside of you, what's pushing you and driving you to your action, to your thought process, you combine them both, then you will naturally become abundant. Okay, when you start to listen to your intuition, when you start to listen to yourself, when you start to connect with the things, the essence of what you want and how you want to do things and what you feel is right, okay, then you will start to attract money and abundance. And it really doesn't matter what the economy is going through. It has nothing to do with the economy of the world or the economy of your local economy. If you are connecting your inner self and your mind and defining what you want to get and listening to your own intuition, then you're creating an energy. It's actually an energy that comes out of you that will support you, increasing the flow of money and the abundance in your life. Now, there's things that you need to think of as you're doing these, as you're developing, as you're connecting to your essence, you're connecting to the gifts and the service that you're giving to the world. And the first of them is to say that, to understand that the universal supply of money and abundance is infinite. It's unlimited. There's no such thing as I can't have, or it doesn't exist, or there's not enough. The wealth and the supply of the universe is infinite. It is unlimited. And you, being a creature of the universe, can have part of whatever you want. There's nothing that you can't have. There's nothing that you can't do, because it's all unlimited. There's no limit to the supply of anyone can have. So it's not that if he has it, you can't have it. He can have it, and you can have it, and she can have it, and your children can have it, and your spouse can have it, and your parents can have it, and everybody can have it. It's not a zero-sum game here. Okay? The supply is infinite, and you need to believe that. It needs to get into your mindset that whatever you want, you can have. There is absolutely no limitation. The next thing that I'd like you to think about is what we talked about a little bit when I talked about abundance, is the issue of the idea of being grateful. A lot of people I know, they are looking to the future, that when I have something, then life will be good. Okay, but I want you to look at the here and now and see all the wonderful things that are already in your life. Your life already is good. You have a lot of things of value, inner value. And I'm not talking about monetary value. I'm talking about things that support you, the things that make you feel happy, things that you appreciate, that kind of value. Be grateful for them. Start making lists. I make every day, I have a gratitude journal. I write down every day all of the things, material and not material, the things that I am grateful for. Because being grateful is the cornerstone of being abundant. To be appreciative, to find value in things. So start to look at what you have right now. The relationships that you have that are supporting, that make you feel good. The material that you have. The things in the nature surrounding you, your home, your business, your clients, your staff, your suppliers, your education, your knowledge. It's an unlimited amount of things that you have acquired in your life, that you have grown into in your life, that you should be appreciating them right now. So if you're if you're connecting with yourself and you're appreciative of the things in your environment, you're already opening up yourself to receive the gifts of the universe, to receive the abundance, to receive the things, the things and lifestyles and flows that you want to bring into your life. Anybody can do this. So start to connect to yourself, to learn to grow as an individual, to associate with what you want, and to be grateful for the things that you have. And then that opens you up to be able to manifest really anything that you really want to have. Now this particular training is called You Are the Source. Now, why is it you are the source? You are the source because you are the source of your abundance. Okay, now before we get into why you are the source, I want to do a little bit of an exercise with you. Okay, I want you to sit back, relax, get quiet inside, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Now I want you to think about something that you wanted in your life, anytime in your life, it doesn't matter, that you actually got it. Something that you had known that you wanted, and then you actually received it. Take a moment to think about something. Something that you wanted, and then you received it, okay? I want you to recall the feelings that you had before you received it, when you were just in that state of, I really want this. Whatever it is that you did want and you did receive it. What feelings did you have? What thoughts were going on in your head? Now I want you to recall as well the feelings that you had after you received that thing that you wanted so much. What feelings did you have when you actually received it? What thoughts were going on in your head? What were the thoughts that you had in your head? Were they positive thoughts? Before you had them, after you received the thing that you wanted? Think about the positive thoughts that you have. Did you know before that you received this thing that you want? Did you know that you were going to get it? That you were going to have it? Recall the joy that you had when you actually received, the minute that you received that thing that you wanted so much. Stay with that joy for a couple of minutes. Let it grow within you. Breathe it in. Breathe that joy into your belly and have it expand. Okay, take a moment to come back to yourself, to come back to the here and now. I'd love it if you'd share in the comments below a little bit of that feeling of joy, the thoughts, the positive feelings that you were having before and after you had actually manifested this thing that you wanted. Please take a moment to write it down in the comments. You could actually pause this video to do so. Okay, what I want you to understand with this exercise is that you naturally manifest things all the time. You know, there are an unlimited amount of things that you have thought of throughout your lifetime, things that you wanted, that you actually got them in the end. Now, this is a muscle that already exists. You're doing it. I think that what happens a lot of times is that the world, the people around us in our environment, they stick this into our heads that no, you can't have something, no, that you're not qualified enough, you don't have enough money, you're not deserving enough. And then we take it in our head and we expand upon it and don't allow ourselves things. So this natural, like small children, babies, they want something, they get it. I mean, there's just no way they can't get it because they know what to do in order to get it. And we, as we've grown up, we have depressed that inner instinct, that inner quality where we can manifest things easily. So it turns out that we do manifest things, but we don't see it as manifesting. So I want you to associate with that thing that we just thing you're just thinking about, that feelings that you have, and know that you can manifest things in your life now. And I want you to pay attention to how you're doing it. Start with the small things. Think about the things that you want now, here. It could be the small things that you want to do, that you want to have in your life. Think about them before you get it. What thoughts are going on in your head, how you're feeling. And then once you get it, once you manifest that thing that you want to bring it into your life, what is the feeling that you actually have there? Connect with those feelings, connect with those positive thoughts, connect with that inner knowing that you were going to have it. Now, it happens with small things all the time, but I want you to try to connect also with the bigger things that happened in your life that you knew you were going to get. You knew you were going to manifest them. You knew you were going to succeed. Think about those feelings as well and try to bring it into your life now. You can manifest anything that you want. So start with what you know to do. And as you begin to observe, to be aware of the thoughts that you're having and the feelings that you're having while you are manifesting, then you can start to manifest things that are bigger. But start with the things that are easy for you. Create small successes in your business, in your private life. Manifest them. Understand, see the process of the feelings and the emotions that are associated with that manifestation. And then start to expand on it, start to think about bigger things. Now remember, be thankful for what you have and understand that the universe is unlimited. So that you understand that you are the source of your wealth. It's not your job, it's not your investments, it's not your spouse, it's not your parents, it's not your business. It's actually you, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, and your actions are the source of your wealth. Okay, and you can create whatever you want, whenever you want it. Okay, so the first step of actually manifesting something, this is the first technique that we're going to be talking about, is visualizing. Okay, I hope that this doesn't sound weird for too many of you, but as we said in the last Power Boost session, that personal development is key to business development. Matter of fact, I still have my poster on that. We have here, if you can see that. Here we go. Personal development is the secret sauce of business development. If you combine the two, your business, your money, your abundance will grow. Okay? Important fact. Okay, so we're going to work here on a lot of personal development. Okay. So your thoughts are actually a magnet. They are what the starting point of you manifesting anything that you want in your life. So think about what you want. Your thoughts are a magnet. So when you think about it, that's what actually you're going to get. Now, what happens a lot of times, all too many times, is that people start thinking on what they can't have or what they don't want, what they're lacking. or what they can't do. So when you're focusing on all the things that you don't want to happen or the things that you can't do, you're actually not focusing on things that you want. So when what you focus on actually expands. Your thoughts are what creates your reality. Okay, so if you're thinking about what you can't do, you are bringing into your life more things that you can't do. Okay, more things that give you struggle. You don't want to do that. So you want to consciously think about, in a positive light, but think about the things that you want, and don't limit yourself in these thoughts. There are a lot of people who have taught this idea of your thoughts creating your reality. You can look at Napoleon Hill, wrote in his book Think and Grow Rich, about how the mind, the mindset, the thinking about what you want actually affects your reality. Louise Hayes in You Can Heal Your Life, she also spoke about how your thoughts create your... Whoops. Louise Hayes, in her book, You Can Heal Your Life, talks about how your thoughts create your physical reality and your health. And of course, a lot of people know about the book, The Secret, which talked about a lot about how your thought process affects your outcomes, your reality. I'm just going to say in a little bit of a parenthesis, The Secret is actually one of the books that the concept is wonderful, that your thoughts and your visualization can actually change your reality. However, they don't really speak about there the actions that you need to take. So I'm just reminding you that read the book, see the movie, The Secret. It's wonderful. But remember that it's not the thoughts alone that are going to affect your reality. It's the thoughts combined with your actions that are actually going to change your reality. Okay, so what I want you to do is to take some quiet time every day to think about what you want, but in a positive way. Okay, these positive thoughts are much, much stronger than negative thoughts, and they have a lasting effect. So think about what you want and not how it's badly going to affect someone else, but how it's going to positively affect you or positively affect your family or your business or your clients. Okay, think about the positiveness of whatever it is that you want. Okay, now it doesn't mean when I say think about your positive thoughts, it does not mean that you're not going to have negative thoughts. Negative thoughts, they exist. You can't really ignore them. But what you can do is you can try to show your negative thoughts a better way. Try to let the positive thoughts outpower the negative thoughts. Okay, because the negative thoughts are actually coming from fear, or they're coming from limiting beliefs. They're coming from the sensation of having to struggle to get things done. But we want to free you up and put you into a mindset where you're thinking positive thoughts. So with the positive thoughts that you have about what you want, repeat them frequently. Repeat them. When you repeat them, your subconscious doesn't really know the difference between reality and fantasy, let's call it, for lack of a better word. Okay? So when you are constantly repeating your positive thoughts, those are the messages you're sending to your subconscious, and your subconscious thinks that that's the reality, and it acts accordingly. Okay? Your next steps will act accordingly to the positive thoughts. So always be with positive thoughts. Think positive thoughts. Say them out loud. Repeat them every day. Those are called, they could be affirmations, or again, things that you want. If you want something in particular, say, I want this because of, and describe all the wonderful things it's going to do in your life or to do in someone else's life. What else you want to be with your thoughts is you want to try to be exact. You want to be exact with what you want. Let me try to give you an example. You can say that, okay, I want a lot of new clients. Let's say you're giving some sort of service, okay? And you can say, I want a lot of new clients so that can help them, which sounds really good. That's a positive thought. That's right. However, what the universe can bring you is it can bring you a lot of clients that you can help, but that actually don't do the work that you tell them to do, or that are people who complain, or that don't have enough money to pay for your services, or are far away from you. I don't know. It could be a lot of different things. So when you're exact, you can say, I want a lot of clients that appreciate my services, that do what I tell them to do, and pay me with love and appreciation. That's being exact, and that's being positive. Okay? So this is for you want whatever it is that you want. You want to define also how it is for your highest and your greatest good. Another thing that you want to do when you are thinking about your thoughts is you want to think in present terms. It's not that you want, next year I want to have the clients, or in the future I want to have the clients. You want to have the clients now, even if you don't have a business. Even if it doesn't exist now and it's just an idea, you want to bring it into present terms, because what you put in future terms will always stay in the future. It's like the horizon. Even every time you get closer to the horizon, it gets further away from you. So when you think in future terms, the future will always stay in the future. What you want to do is you want to think in present terms, to bring it to the here and now, as if it is real today, as if it is reality today. And that brings closer the reality. You're already living it. You're already starting to think and feel as if it exists right now, and that brings it closer to you. You want, whatever the thought is, the thing that you want to bring into your life, you want it to generate excitement. You want it to be really something that you want from inside, not just from here, oh, I need to have it. Like a client of mine once said, oh, I need to make $10,000 a month. Okay? So it's okay, you need to make $10,000 a month. How does that make you feel? It makes her feel stressed. Okay, so I said to her, well, why don't you say why you need, what do you want to do with the $10,000 a month that you're going to earn? And then she started talking to me about this trip that she wants to take to Florence and these things that she wants to do with her kids. And that generated inside of her excitement. That generated excitement, and that excitement is what brings back to you that magnets whatever it is that you want to bring into it, that attracts whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. The excitement, present terms, those are the things that are going to bring in the abundance. The money that you want will bring it in right now. Don't think of money in terms of a dollar sign or a number, but think in terms of what benefit it can give you and your family, your business, can give the outer world. The next thing I want you to do with these thoughts, these positive thoughts we're talking about right now, we'll talk about negative thoughts in a second. The positive thoughts is, I want you to be able to think them, to define them, bring them in present terms, have them be exciting, put them out there, and then release them to the universe as your request of what you want to manifest, and believe that the universe will provide you with what it is that you want in the best way possible. Don't start to determine when and how and under what circumstances, what amounts the universe is going to provide for you. The universe is very mysterious and provides for you in very mysterious ways. So don't limit it, but it's saying, okay, I want it to happen in this way. Say, I want to have a lot of clients who appreciate me, my service, do what I want and pay me happily so that I can change their lives and I will have money to be able to provide for my family for our highest and greatest good, and then release it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You put it out there already. You don't have to go back to it all the time and rehash it and rehash it. You had the thought. It makes you feel good. You're excited about it, and then release it to the universe. And understand and know that the universe will respond in the best way possible for you. Now, another thing I want you to do with the positive thoughts is I want you to try to enhance them. Oh, you could take a thought that you have, something that you want, think about it and close your eyes. Now you can see that thought, maybe write it down on a whiteboard or a blackboard or on a piece of paper, see it written down, the words of that thought. Even if you can't see actual things, just thinking about the process is also a way of visualizing itself. But if you close your eyes and you start to think about the thought or write it down on a piece of paper, see it visually, and then you can add light to it. Make it light, shine like a spotlight on the lettering, on the words, on the thought in your mind, create a light. What you can do is you can add color. Make it more vibrant, the thought, the writing, the process that's going on in your mind. Think about a color that you think is vibrant and empowering. What you can do is you can enlarge it, make it bigger, make it look big, make it gigantic. Have it cover the globe, the earth. Make the thought so large and so expansive and so colorful and bright. When you do this, you enhance the thought itself. You enhance it and you embed it much deeper into your subconscious, and you create that energy that you need to put out into the universe in order to get whatever it is that you want, to get it, to manifest it, to get it back. Okay? Those are your positive thoughts. Now, I would like you also, and you can take your time out, you can pause the video if you want, write down in the comments some positive thoughts that you're having now, some visualizations that you're having now, some things that you want, that you are empowering them, that you're visualizing them. You can please write them down in the comments. I'd be very happy to share. And everyone in the group would be happy if you share so they can get a sense of where they're going, where you're going. And what we can do is actually the sharing, we create a group energy that makes our thoughts and our desires and things that we want to manifest much more empowering, the energy much stronger. Now, if you remember what I said before, I said that we cannot get rid of negative thoughts because they exist. Okay, so what I want to give you some techniques here of what to do when the negative thoughts start popping up. And what that can be, you can be saying, okay, I want to earn $100,000 a month. Okay, and then the little voice in your head will start saying, you can't do that, you're not qualified, you don't know how to do that, you don't have enough customers, you don't have enough knowledge, you're not good enough, no one will buy from you. You know, that little voice that goes on in your head, those are your negative thoughts. What we want to do is we want to try to suppress them. It's not that they don't exist, we don't want to ignore them. What we want to do is try to suppress them. So when you have like a negative thought pop up in your head, oh, I don't know how to do that, put a positive thought next to it. Try something like, okay, I don't know how to do that. Try, I can learn how to do that. I'm really smart, and I could probably learn how to do it really quickly. And it makes the negative thought kind of like disappear. Okay, what I'd like you to do is not to do it on the same continuum. We spoke about that in one of the Power Boost trainings that I did a few weeks ago, that when you have a thought, a belief, I can't do something, and then say I can do something. It's on the same continuum, and then it just depends on your mood, and you'll go up and down. When I said that, okay, I don't know how to do something, I didn't say I know how to do something, because if I don't know, I don't know. Okay, that's also not even true. But if I don't know how to do something, that's a negative thought that pops up. I said I can learn how to do it quickly and easily because I'm a smart person. Okay, it's not on the same continuum. It's not I don't know, I do know. It's I don't know, but I can learn. That's right, but I can learn. And then that takes the effect of the negative thought and pushes it aside, and what stays in your subconscious is actually the positive thought. Okay, another thing that you can do with negative thoughts that pop up is you can, the same exercise that we did with the positive thought, you can visualize it. Okay, I don't know how to do that. And you can visualize it, and you can make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it disappears. Okay, and that's also empowering. Okay, you can also, when you're visualizing, you can also visualize that you're writing it on a whiteboard. I don't know how to do that. And then you can happily take your eraser and erase it off the whiteboard. And that action of seeing yourself erase it from the whiteboard will bring up the positive energy. Okay. Now, mostly the negative thoughts that you have are created not by you. So you're taking on things that other people have said or insecurities that other people have given you. It's the environment outside, mostly it's the environment outside has caused us as individuals to think that we are not qualified, not capable, can't do things, we don't deserve to be able to do things. So what we want to do is we want to try to neutralize those people in our environment that make us feel small and tiny and incapable and insignificant. Okay, I spoke about with one of the commandments that we have, the commandments for successful self-employed superwomen was, I think it was the 10th commandment was actually to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you, people who are brighter than you, people who will bring you up, people who encourage you, who support you, who make you feel good, who make you feel that you're able to grow. When you're around these kind of people who are always reinforcing your capability and your worthiness, then you will become more capable and more worthy, and you will be able to manifest more things in your life. Okay, I want to give you another exercise about positive and negative thoughts. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath. Sit very comfortably. Breathe normal. Relax the tension in your face, in your shoulders, in your arms. Relax the tension in your legs. Relax the tension in your lower back. Take another deep breath. Think about something that you want today. Something that you want to have, that you want to live, that you want to bring into your life today. Now I want you to think about one of those negative thoughts. One thought, just one thought of why you cannot have it. Okay, now I want you to imagine putting that thought into a hot air balloon or a helium balloon. Put it inside and release the string of the balloon and let the balloon float away. Do whatever occurs to you that will remove that thought from your reality. Okay? Now, I want you to take one thought, just one thought, a positive thought that you have about why you can have it, why you deserve, you can have, you're capable of having this thing that you want. I want you to see that thought written down on a piece of paper, on a board. Put a white light around that thought. Make that thought look bigger, bold in the letters. Give it color. Make it more vivid. Maybe you can smell it. Maybe you can feel it. See what that makes you feel like in your body. Where do you feel that? What sensation are you feeling now? Where do you feel it in your body? What you're doing is you're creating energy that is going to help you manifest whatever it is that you want. Take a minute to come back to your cells, open your eyes. What I'd like you to do now is you can pause this video and share down in the comments what happened to you. What happened when you did that exercise? Great. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. When you think about, okay, I want to go back to the term that we used before of the unlimited thinking. You know, it's the basis really for abundance. It's the knowledge that you can really have anything that you want. You experience in advance today the feeling that you will have, and you will receive all the abundance that you want. What needs to happen here for this unlimited thinking is it needs to come, the things that you want, they should come from inside, but not just inside, or emotionally, how can I say it? Of who you are today and what you want today. But try to think of yourself as the best you. The things that you want, the things that you want to bring into your life, they should connect to the best you. to the greater you, to your soul, if you get what I mean. Okay? It shouldn't be limited by who you are today, what you know today, what you have today, what your resources are today. Try to disassociate yourself, if you can, with the packaging that you have today, because the packaging of today has been affected by your environment. And now that you're into personal development, you're growing as a person, you are going to be growing also inside. Your packaging is going to change. You're going to be manifesting and bringing abundance and good things into your life. You're starting to value the things around you. You're expanding. So when you are trying to create an abundant life and bring things into your life, try to associate those things that you want, that they are associated with the greater you, with the bigger you, with the more developed you, the more self-confident, with the more giving, generous, grateful you that you can be. When you link your vision, I'm going to call it your greater vision, to your higher self, that's creating abundance. Don't be afraid to dream and to think big. Don't be afraid of the possibilities of what you could bring to your life. Now, it might take time to expand into that. It might take time to grow into the unlimited thinking that you can actually have anything, that you can have the great things that you want. You can have the things that bring you most pleasure today and in the future. Okay, you want to try to connect to the inner you, the one that's been hiding or one's been suppressed for so long. Also in your business, don't limit yourself with what boundaries you think are possible that you can create. What I'd like you to do is to see what your limit is, to see how much you think you can get or what you deserve, and then see what you can get a little bit more. See what's better than that. Try to better your best of what you want, because we're so used to limiting, because we're so used to thinking we cannot achieve anything we want, that it's irresponsible or unrealistic, or we'll be disappointed if we don't get it. That's limiting our beliefs. But I want you to have unlimited thinking, to open up your beliefs of what you can do. So think of what you want, and then ask yourself, but is there something better than that? And then you can ask yourself again, and is there something better than that I can have? Try to break the boundaries of the box that we have put ourselves in. Okay? Another exercise you can do in order to expand your thinking, to break through the limits that you are self-imposed, or maybe environmentally imposed first and then self-imposed after, is you can pretend that it's a year from now or 5 years from now, and look back and see what you have accomplished over the year. The looking back gives you an opportunity to be creative, to think about all sorts of things. Let your associations just flow up. Don't disregard any thought that comes up. Try to be open to surprises. Trust that you are going to receive the perfect thoughts and ideas, perfect for you. And this will also help you create unlimited thinking, to step out of the box a little bit of what you think you can do, because you can do anything. You can get anything. You can be anyone you want to be. You have to open up your mind, expand your mind to do it. Because there are many, many possibilities of how to manifest your abundance, how to manifest more money in your life, how to create the business that you want. Okay, so if you stick to the essence, the implementation can come very different routes. And many of them can be good. And many of them can be different than what you ever anticipated them being. Okay, so start playing with ideas. Allow yourself to create a vision that is big, that is great, that is exciting, that makes you feel good, that's empowering. And focus each day on the simple, concrete, and immediate steps that you can take in order to reach this goal. Remember, I said it's not just your head. It's having the vision, knowing what you want, connecting with the spiritualness of it, sending the energy out into the environment, and then actually taking steps So what are the immediate steps you can take right now to reach that goal? And it could be a goal that you want in a couple of months. It could be a goal that you want in a year, in 5 years, in 15 years. It doesn't matter. But what can you do today, right now, to reach that goal? Because you are the source. Don't wait anymore. You are the source for your abundance. You are the person that can make the things happen. You can define what you want, and by your thoughts and your actions, you can manifest it and bring it into your life. I'm so excited for you. This is, I think, a wonderful first session that we had. We talked about you being the source. We talked about abundance. We talked about visualization. We talked about steps you need to take in order to make things happen in your life. You are the source. So this is Mindy Stern signing off for now. And know that I am dedicated to your personal, your business, and your financial empowerment. Have a great day.